This is a good song to be racing to. Hey, Art Zman raid. Art Zman is raiding with a party of 2. Welcome in, Art Zman. How goes the drawing? The drawing is going. It is. Here's what I'm doing. This is page number. What am I on? Page 18 of my comic. It is called Joseph, Favored Son of Israel. And here we have the title characters. Here's Joseph on the left and Israel on the right. I have, for those of you who have not seen the trailer, I'm going to show you a trailer to explain to you what I'm all about. How convenient that that music would stop immediately.
Joseph,
here we go.
Favored son of Israel.
The road to Emmaus. On the 3rd day after Jesus' crucifixion, 2 of his disciples were going to the village of Emmaus. While they walked and questioned each other, Jesus himself came near and walked with them, but their eyes were kept from recognizing him.
What are we going to do now?
I thought he was the one. Why are you walking and talking so sadly?
Don't you know the things that have happened recently in Jerusalem?
What things? The things concerning the prophet, Jesus the Nazarene. The priests and our rulers crucified him.
But we were hoping that he would redeem Israel.
And now it is the 3rd day since these things happened.
Also, some of the women from our group said that he was alive.
Foolish people. Didn't the prophets write that the Son of Man had to suffer these things in order to enter into his glory? Beginning from the law and the prophets, he explained to them in all the scriptures the things concerning himself. This is just one of the stories Jesus could have told. Consider the story of Joseph! So that is what I'm working on. That is, I'm working on 22 pages for the first issue, and it's going to be uploaded on Webtoons. I want this kind of, thank you. I want this kind of content to be available for free. I don't want people to have to pay for biblical content. So that's why I am going to be uploading it onto Webtoons. I am accepting donations, don't get me wrong. I'm not afraid to make money off of this, but in order to read it, should be free. So what were you working on? Art Zman. Something tells me you were drawing again. How many days in a row has it been? I think I remember your story that you have been drawing every single day, every single night, for a very long time, for years. Drawing a sleeping elf. Hey, drawing is drawing. Drawing is... Every drawing you draw, you learn a lesson from. Every drawing is a lesson to yourself. All right, let's use the number 7 pen, and we're gonna hatching. Not every night, maybe 95%. Oh, okay. I'm still impressed. I only stream... I stream every other night. I do have... Oh, that's the good news today, is I finally got a day job. I finally have been looking for a day job and finally got one. It's been a long... the saga has been long. It's been a... What do they call the Star Wars saga? Anyway, it feels like it's been as long as that. It has been 3 long years of looking for employment. So, thank you. How long have you been working on the comic? I've been working on it since 2000. Excuse me, since 2020. Not that long ago. But since 2020 is when I got the idea. And when I say got the idea, I mean I absolutely believe that it was sent to me. I don't believe my brain came up with the idea by itself. I remember I was sitting at the dinner table. I was waiting for food to come to the table, and I was thinking about my book. I've always been and when I say always, I mean starting since 2014 is the first day that I learned about typology. I have to make sure I'm saying it right. Typology, not typography. I've always wanted to do something like musical or artistic in order to explain what it's all about. I'd like to do a comic. I have dabbled, but haven't landed on anything yet. Maybe a Christian rot would be the way to go. Christian... What word did you mean? Is that a typo? Christian rot? Christian root. Okay. That makes sense. That's a real word. Yeah, feel free. What's the worst that can happen? The worst that could happen is no one has ever died from bad art, right? I'm not an engineer. I'm not creating a bridge. I'm not drawing... Nobody's going to drive across my bridge, and the bridge is not going to fall down. Nobody throws tomatoes at artists. Not visual artists, at least. Died laughing, yes. Ooh, man, that was... Died gagging, maybe. I have drawn some bad art. I've seen some bad art. The thing that has held me back for such a long time is being afraid of making bad art. There's a quote that I heard a few weeks ago. The thing that holds you back from making good art is the fact that you want to make good art. If you just make something and don't worry about it being, winning an Eisner Award, and I know that's easy for me to say, but I want this to be good as well. I'm not here to try to make bad art. But the more you get hung up on your art being perfect, the more you get hung up on will this be hanging up in a museum somewhere or something, the more that's going to paralyze you, the more it's going to stop you in your tracks. Even when I feel like I'm doing a bad piece, I keep working at it, and it turns out better. Yes, exactly. So my own personal journey, I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos, a lot of... Oh, I don't like that one. Let's try that one again. How should I do that one right? Let's do... Oh, that's not fabric, that's his neck. That's what happens when you zoom in too close and you forget what you're drawing. All right, let's go down instead of up. I was going to say something. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, yes. I have been watching... quite a few YouTube videos about how to draw comics. I found... Just recently, I found a guy, he's on Twitch. His name is Honor Studios. He also has a comics class. I forget the name of the class. But he has worked professionally for Warner Brothers as an animator. Let's get this guy's shoulder. You gotta always perfect and, keep perfecting your craft. It's not going to be perfect on the first day. Every drawing that I, if I'm done drawing something, there's a reason I'm done with it. It's because I am happy with it. But then weeks go by, and then I am embarrassed by that very same drawing. Because I'm always growing, I'm always learning new things. So the first page of this book was done about a year ago, a little bit longer than a year ago. I was not the same artist a year ago that I am now. Would you try this if you weren't working digitally? That's a good question. I have published a book before, but even that was digitally. I used Photoshop back then instead of Clip Studio Paint. And, oh boy, the computer I was using back then was so underpowered. It was not meant to do that kind of work.